Bro, did y'all watch that game? Bills, Ravens, down to the wire. I thought the Ravens were going to win that game. I even picked them to win for the upset. I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't imagine. I said, you know what, man? The Ravens are up, man. They're up 40 to 25. I said, it's a game. They got the ball back off that interception, and the Ravens are going to fucking dominate. Little did I know that the Buffalo Bills kept fighting, kept fighting. They get a touchdown. They get the what was it? They get the 2 point conversion. And then I said, okay, well, Ravens are up 40-32. Lamar Jackson got a big first down. This game is over. This game is over. And then all of a sudden, Derrick Henry, who had probably one of the best games I've seen in a long time, fumbled the ball. And then the Bills get it, got the ball right back, scored, missed a 2 point conversion. I'm like, all right, for sure, the Ravens got the win with up two. But I'm like, wait a minute, Bills got 3 timeouts plus the 2 minute warning. I said, uh-oh, this may not be good. Well, actually, no, there wasn't a 2 minute warning, but they got 3 timeouts. And what do you know? They got the stop, or they ended up getting the stops, getting the ball back, and the Ravens fucking won. What's up, Daniel? Good game, bro. Yeah, I mean, your team showed up flat out. Your team showed up. Good game. Um, but yeah, that Ravens Bills game, one of the best games I've seen. I mean, this is the best game all week. But god damn it, I thought the Ravens had that game, and the Bills came back and won. I wasn't going to make a live stream about it. It's just the game was so good. It was like a Hallmark movie moment. I mean, I just couldn't believe it. The Ravens were dominating, controlling the entire game, and the Bills did not give up. Got to give them credit for that. I even picked the Ravens as an upset. Yep. And damn, 81 points combined. Oh, that Rave. Oh, as far as the Rams Texan game goes, um, I figured it was going to be a low scoring game. Didn't think it was going to be as low as this. I thought it'd be in the 20s. I thought it'd be somewhat of a shootout. Um, Defenses on both sides showed out. It just at the end of the day, we just couldn't get in the end zone. That's just as simple as that. Texans could not get a touchdown. Can't get in the end zone. We had a couple of red zone trips, but just we couldn't get in. Not to mention that the turnovers that we had with the fumble at the end. You got to secure it, man. You're going down to one knee. I think you were intended on going down. Obi Joe, however you say your name, fumble the goddamn ball. We end up losing. I mean, it's just offense. Had its moments. Don't get me wrong. Nico Collins, he was absent in the game. He made a couple catches. That Higgins guy we got pretty good. Our tight ends were making plays. Nate Chubb was actually doing pretty good, like running the ball, pounding the run, opening up the offense a little bit. I thought the run game was pretty good. It's just, on the offensive side, we just, receiving wise, we just weren't making the plays. And, give credit to the LA Rams who just dominated us, defensively. I mean, I felt both teams defensively did good on each other. There were times where we were rushing Stafford and we sacked his ass multiple times for big losses too. On one play, he fumbled the ball and went backwards about 25 yards. We could have recovered it. There was this missed opportunities for us to take advantage of, and we had an opportunity that final. There's no excuses. The final drive, we had it. We had it in the bag. The same guy that fumbled the ball made the big play before that got us that big first down, and then all of a sudden, boom, he fumbles the ball the next play. This is if Derek didn't fumble, yeah, we would have won that game. Oh, absolutely. But again, it comes down to turnovers, penalties. We had a shitload of penalties. I mean, there was this one point where I think I saw like 10 or 11 penalties in a row. The refs are just throwing the flags like on that drive so many times. And I'm like, holding. I'm like, oh my fucking God. Or hold on the defense, hold on the offense. And it was going so much. At one point I was just like, damn, is one of the flagging going to stop? I think we had almost 100 yards in penalties. Now, just on our side of the ball. The Rams, I think, might have had about 35, 40. But yeah, you're getting penalties, and that's not helping either. It's not helping. We just had a bunch of missed opportunities. But Texans, we got a big game Monday night next week. We travel to Tampa Bay comes to our house, and our season opener, Monday Night Football. It's going to be spectacular, showcasing everything. And it's going to be a big game. And unfortunately, I won't be able to live stream that game because I'll be at work. But I may catch the next one. I'll catch against Jacksonville for show. I'll catch the next one against Jacksonville, and Jacksonville won today, dominated the Carolina Panthers. I kind of saw that happening. The Tennessee Titans lose to Denver. I saw that happening, and I did pick the Colts to beat the Dolphins, and they not only beat the Dolphins, but they spanked them 33-8. I mean, it was a little bit embarrassing, but nonetheless, you got the Jaguars and the Colts top of the AFC South, and us and the Titans are at the bottom. Just is what it is. As far as the other games go, the New York Giants kind of look like the New York Giants. You'd have thought with Russell Wilson, he wouldn't be having the numbers he's having. He looks horrible. And you go and you fast forward and you look at the team like the Commanders. They're just, lighting on all cylinders. That kid Jaden Daniels is a beast. That Washington defense too looks pretty nice. Maybe I should have started them instead of Cleveland's defense. Nonetheless, 40-year-old Aaron Rodgers, 41-year-old Aaron Rodgers, 4 touchdowns, 300-something yards. Dude was sick today. You look at a guy like Matthew Stafford. I'm not saying he had the best game, but Matthew Stafford did still throw for some touchdowns, and had his team fired up, prepared to play. Got to give him credit to that. Joe Flacco of Cleveland. I don't know what his stats were, but I know they barely lost today. So all these old quarterbacks that are starting are not doing too bad. Nonetheless, I think Arizona's at top of New Orleans today. Who else won today? I know San Francisco barely beat Seattle, but that game was close. It was too close to call. A lot of close games, but man, that Ravens-Bills game. Packers defeated the Lions. Lions look like shit. Oh, shit. Not like last year's Lions. Packers did look good. Did you see Micah Parsons' first sack he had today? Man, that dude looks like a beast. Beast. Anyways, that Ravens-Bills game, wow. I must say hats off to both teams because they came out there and fucking balled their fucking asses off out there in that field. I just want to let you guys know that. They balled their fucking asses off. And hats off to the Ravens fans. You have nothing to be upset about. Your team came out on fire, both sides of the ball. It just came down to turnovers. Sort of like what happened to us. At least y'all have 40. At least y'all have 40 points. How many Texans had? 9. We didn't get a touchdown. So Ravens fans, you threw the kitchen sink at the Bills. You had a two-score lead with the extra possession. It just wasn't enough, But nonetheless, what a fucking game! That's all I gotta say. What a game! I don't know that it game's for next week, man. Marvin, you have to. I know the Texans are the Monday night game against Tampa Bay. It's a house. Our motherfucking house. Welcome to Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They come to our fucking house at NRG Stadium next on Monday. Monday Night Football. Raiders play the Chargers. Oh, shit. Chargers beat the Chiefs on Friday. And then the Raiders went into New England and got the win. Speaking of which, I think my friend Pistol in the 213, give him a shout out. He went to New England to go watch that game, and hey, he probably left happy-handed because he got to watch his Raiders open up the season. Giants fans are in panic mode again for the last 15 years. Well, I don't know. They've had like 3 or 4 winning seasons in the last 15 years, but I can understand where you're coming from.
I want to be a fly on the wall in Vic DeBlito's room or the Bad Dogs. I want to be a fly in their room while they rant about the New York Giants. New York Giants fans are probably the most entertaining fan base in football right now because they love to rant when their team is. And I'm telling you, man, it's just when they've been doing it for so long. When they've been doing it for so long, yeah. I must say that this game was straight fucking fire. Like, straight up. This was a good damn game. I'm going to send the link out real quick. A little football. Spider, you want to jump in and talk a little football, man? I'll put a comment there. You want to hop in? Let me know, bro. You talk a little football. Yeah, we look like shit today, bro. This is the Texas. Maybe the teams are starting to study Stroud a little bit more. He's been in the league for 3 years, right? The team's got game film on him. They know exactly his strengths and weaknesses. It just came down to turning over the fucking ball, man. That last drive, we had a chance to win. It's not like the Rams beat us. I mean, technically, if you look at the touchdown ratio, you can make the argument, okay, well, Rams got 2 touchdowns. We didn't get none. But, I mean, we still managed to get 3 field goals. So at least we didn't get shut out. But it still kind of feels like we got shut out because we couldn't get in the end zone. And those refs are just really happy about throwing flags. I don't know what the fuck's up with those motherfuckers, but they've been throwing too many flags. And we had like 85 penalty yards today. This is ridiculous. It's just they kept throwing flag after flag. At one point, the whole third quarter was nothing but flags on the field. I'm just getting so tired of it, man. Tired of the penalties. The Texans are in a must-win against Tampa Bay. Every game's a must-win, Marvin. Shit. We play the Bucks on Monday night. Remember, the Bucks just came off a road win. They just came off a road win in Atlanta. So I know for a motherfucking fact that they're going to come in our house looking to win because, to me, it seems like the Bucks are like road warriors. Baker Mayfield, Mike Evans, like nobody wants to give Tampa Bay credit. Tampa Bay's got a good damn team. And don't get it twisted. They could come in our house and beat us. Especially if they catch us catnapping. They could beat us, bro. It's not. And where you're hiding, I think he's going to come in and talk a little foosball with my foosball friends. NFL, man, that Buffalo Bills game was fucking fire, bro. One dead, 5 injured in a bar shooting. That's sad. Yeah, nobody likes crime. Nobody does. But yeah, that game was fucking fire, bro. Bills, fucking Ravens. If you guys didn't watch that game, I recommend you to go watch the Ravens Bills game, especially the last 10 minutes. The game was fucking fire, bro. I don't know if you all agree or disagree with me, but if you didn't watch it, yeah, you might want to go watch that Ravens Bills game because they're going to have it available on YouTube. I'm pretty sure they're going to condense it down and post the games up, man. But man, NFL football is back. I can't believe I'm actually saying that. Like, the NFL is fucking back, bro. You know, NFL football is fucking back and it's here to stay. All right.